What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 5, Episode 13. So, yeah, we're winding down. You can tell that we are near the end. I know they filmed the reunion out here just a few days ago. No, I wasn't invited this time. I think I probably told too much about the last reunion. It was like, big mouth bitch. Nope, you can't come this time. So, yeah, I didn't get to go to Hollywood. Ironically, I'm from Los Angeles. You would think that maybe I would have got an invite to that one. But no, I think I didn't burn that bridge. It was just entertainment, Mona. Damn. I sure would like to go again. But anyway, you guys, it's winding down. A whole bunch of stupidity. So it shouldn't take long to get through this review. Let's get to it, shall we? Let's start with Apple Watts. So Apple Watts, stripper story. She can't change her past. She had a DUI. She did not take her community service seriously, so now she has to pay with her time. 30 days in jail. If she knows, like I know how the jail situation is in Los Angeles, she probably was only in there a day or two, if that long. Okay, they don't tell you that part. They want you to know that she whored. Okay, she whored. She could take this. But, yeah, they normally don't keep them in that long. But whatever. She has up to 30 days that she's going to be in jail. She's in the car with Shun Love. Shun Love tells her that she feels like she's dropping her daughter off. Like, she really do care about Apple Watts. She hate to see her have to do something like this. Apple Watts tells her, yeah, she knows it's really not a good look. But, after this, straight and narrow. Because she got way too much talent to be wasting it, fucking around, going in back and forth in jail and everything. So just a little, hitch, and then they'll get over it. It'll be fine. Now Shun is working real hard with her team to try to get her out early, but I just told you that her team ain't probably gonna have to do shit. And Shun done hooked her up with an apartment. Okay, like I told y'all, Shun just sees so much potential in Apple Watts. I was just like, oh, okay. Still got my good eye on Shun Love, but Shun is better than the dad. And speaking of the dad, Apple Watts tells her how she knows that the dad did reach out to Shun Love behind her back about that whole contract situation. If there is anything that I do like about Shun, is that she did not throw her dear daddy under the bus. She was like, I could tell her that the nigga was saying that he might not even be the damn father and really hurt her feelings, but that ain't some shit that she need to hear right now going to jail. So instead, Shun Love was like, girl, you know what? Don't even worry about your daddy. Okay, quote unquote. Let's just get you in and out of this jail. Let's just handle this, and then we'll go from there. And then Apple Watts, like the true nigga that she might be, she want to document when she going into jail. Girl, go on and, just record it for me. This is all my life. I said, you motherfuckers will record anything, wiping your ass if you can figure out a way to get that camera and that light action up there in the crack just right. Damn, do we really got to see that too? But yeah, here goes Shun Love recording. This is Apple Watts. I'm fixing to do what I gotta do. Going into jail for 30 days. So I was just like, girl. Anyway, Apple, we love you, girl. So hold your head up. Hope you ready for that damn daddy when you get out. That nigga is something else. Now we get a blast from the past. Okay, Lil Fizz, we ain't seen that little dark lip Negro in a long time. More the same with, I swear, Moniece and Lil Fizz have the same issue every season. It's the same conversation every season. I'm just tired of it. Anyway, before Lil Fizz talks to Moniece, he talks to AD. AD meets with them. He got a cool relationship with AD so they can conversate. I know that's not a word, but because they're both so level-headed, they can talk. So AD comes there and tells them how, Moniece is trying to get her to give her a ring and she want to settle down and get married. And AD was just like, there's still a whole lot of little problems in our relationship. Like, we're not ready to do nothing like that. Lil Fizz was like, man, I don't really know what's going on with your girl. She was going through it when she was in London. She kept on calling and calling and calling and calling, blowing up the phone and everything. And, AD was like, well, you already know what she was going through. That whole relationship that you had with Tiffany, well, Tiffany and Fizz is over. He just realized that he didn't want the drama. Oh, you realize after the fact, you already knew the drama was coming, nigga. He always trying to act like he ain't trying to bring no heat to Moniece. But he tries it every fucking season. He always gets with somebody that the girl don't like. And that's what the problem is between the two of them. AD said she knew it wasn't going to work out. She didn't like when Moniece and AD were together, and, you know, AD been knowing her since they was kids. So he starts up with the, oh, you know, he had to fall back because, you know, he had to make sure that he going to be with somebody that's going to be good with. So now he just want to get back to a good place where he's, you know, can co-parent, you know, successfully with Moniece. And I was like, nigga, quit fucking all our enemies and maybe you guys will be fine. How hard is that? So, you know, like I said, the same conversation that Moniece and Fizz have every season. Okay, she's sitting down talking to him, and he's telling her how she was tripping when she was in London, you know, that she said, well, I was calling and the baby phone was dead. And, you know, he was like, well, that's not my problem. Like, the boy is old enough. He know he need to charge his phone. Like, you know, and she was like, and I was calling you and you wasn't answering. And he was just like, well, I mean, because, like, you trying to talk to him, not me. I don't be tripping when he be with you and his phone don't be charged. His phone is always not charged. Okay, how hard is it to answer the fucking phone, Fizz? Okay, that's all we trying to say here at this point. We get the discussion about Tiffany. And like I said, Moniece's whole problem is you don't respect me as the baby mother. Okay, you get with bitches, you allow them to talk bad about me, but you've gotten along with everybody that I've been in a relationship. You know why? Because I don't get with anybody who I know you have a problem with. I make it very clear with the person that I'm with that if you don't get along with my baby daddy, then it's not going to work. But you don't have that same kind of respect for me. Okay, and we all know that Fizz has passive aggressive issues with Moniece, and the fact that he was so mad that he had to stand in and take care of the baby when she was too busy out there making fucking dildos, because y'all remember she had the heated dildos. That was the first season, you guys. I ain't forgot. She was busy doing that and she didn't have time for the child. You know, he resents her for that. So now when she tells him, like, I just asked you to step in and take care of the son when I couldn't do it, I wasn't in the position, I didn't have a house and all of that, you know, you told the world that I was a deadbeat mama. I said, well, it wasn't just Fizz, it was your mama too. And you did kind of also say that you wasn't the best mama. But still, it's a stigma that she's lived under the whole time, and it actually has been, I think, the main reason why she has a lot of problems in her life now. That's just something that she never can get away. You know, they did show the little flashback when he just went off on her and saying how she just acts a certain way for the social media, but, you know, in real life she not there. But Fizz would have to admit now that Moniece is a changed woman and that she is better. Okay, so he did admit that, but he, you know, it's just like, at this point, Moniece is what she is. You are her baby father. She is your baby mother. You guys have got to figure it out. You cannot keep being mad at this girl for what happened in the past. Okay, let's move forward. All right? Either you're going to be cool with her or not, but you're going to get with these bitches that you know she don't like and it's creating more problem, and then you try to act like you ain't did nothing. You know, like, I don't know why she tripping. You knew good and damn well wasn't going to work with Tiffany. And that's all she was trying to say. So anyway, after they come to some agreement, he says she is a much better person now. Okay, so fine. They apologize. They're going to be amicable. They're going to concentrate on the baby cam. Like I said, every single season. All right, you guys, so the girls are back from London. Well, you guys know that Nikki Baby has been back from London, but everybody else is back. So she's decided to have a spa getaway, you know, for the girls to just come and unwind. So not all the girls can make it, but LaBrittany does make it, and so does Moniece. I was like, isn't this something, Moniece and Nikki Baby? Who would have ever thought it? So they sit down and they're talking, and you know, Nikki Baby was just like, so how did everything go in London once I left? Oh, girl, once you left, Moniece tells her. She got into it with Tierra about all of the fucking drama and lies surrounding the whole Akbar mess. You know, Tierra was mad at Moniece about K. Michelle. Well, why she's telling Nikki Baby that, you know, who should walk up at Tierra? Okay, that bitch all rah and puffed up. I said, bitch, y'all bring it the fuck down. Ain't nobody believe in this whole little act you got. Okay, what you so mad? Why you mad? Why's Tierra mad at you? Why? What you saying about me? I said, bitch, you know you loving this. So, you know, we got mad, like, you know how we had mad Mimi? That we got mad Tierra now. And the parallels are undeniable. Moniece was like, well, if you must know, I got a problem with the fact that Brooke showed me a video of you and Akbar, y'all hanging out, having a good time, after the fact that she had that press conference. And child, she knocked old Tierra back a few steps, and she wasn't prepared for that. She was just like, well, that's my business, okay? And child, if she ain't said that about 20 times, I said, we should have had a fucking shot game last night. Nigga, every time she said, that's my business, take a little shot, you'd have been drunk. That's my business. What I do, I did go to Texas because, I thought that I loved him, and I had to go back there to find out that this was the last time. I said, girl, argue with your fucking mama. Ain't nobody fixing to sit here and listen to you just lie. You look so crazy right now. This whole defensive thing is so not cute. She does tell him that the reason why she did that is she just wanted to see for the last time if, it was gonna work, because she loved him and she didn't believe that he could do that to her. So she, went that one time, but then she knew that he wanted her to drop the case and she wasn't willing to do that. So that's why she did. I said, child, whatever. Okay, nobody fixing to sit up here and argue with your lying fucking ass. Okay, Moniece never got excited. She's telling her, look, I'm just trying to tell you that relationships are tough. It's a roller coaster. Me and AD, we go back and forth, up and down all the time, okay? I don't try to get my people involved because then they be on the roller coaster with you. Okay, so what I'm just trying to tell you is leave me off the motherfucking ride, okay? Let me go. You go and deal with Akbar whichever way you want, and don't be trying to cry and get everybody's sympathy and have them standing up there at a fucking press conference when your ass know you just finished fucking on them a few minutes ago. So if you real mad, what you need to do is talk to Brooke, Tierra. I'm gonna talk to her, okay? Because she got to get some shit off her chest. I said, I don't know what you're talking to Brooke for, because you just gonna look even stupider. So then we see her with Brooke, okay? And again, she all, huffed up and rah-rah again, okay? Just dumb. She sit down and Brooke is sitting back. Okay, this might be the only time this season that I actually was on the same page as Brooke. Tierra was like, so what is it? You got something to say? What you got to say about me? I said, girl, what the histrionics? What you still talking about me and what receipts do you have? And Brooke says, well, I talked to Akbar. He showed me the video, let me know that you guys were still messing around. And all I'm saying, Tierra, is if you want to be with him, be with him. You guys both are doing it. It's not just you, it's both you and him. Y'all going back and forth. You just be with him if that's what you want to do. Here Tierra go again. And you know what? It's my business what I do. Ain't nobody saying it's not your fucking business. Okay, Brooke is sitting there looking at her like, girl, you had this whole fucking press conference. You done hired Lisa Bloom. You was on the news talking about that he put this whole revenge porn thing out on you, and you sitting up here laying up under the nigga and trying to still figure out whether or not you gonna drop the case on him and everything. You had all of us up here at the damn press conference trying to support you. You's a fucking liar is what you are. There's videos of you guys out and about, kissing and hugging at the airport and everything. It's just, it makes you look bad. It's a bad look. Okay, Tierra, I know that it's a bad look, but, I'm going to do what I got to do. I would never judge other people for what they do. I said, girl, first of all, we not buying the act no more. You look whole ass crazy out here. Brooke made you look even more crazy because the more inflamed that you got, Brooke was sitting back looking at you like, why are you doing all of this? Ain't nobody fixing to get involved and start throwing water and shit with you. Okay, you done ran your pressure up high, heart beating, sweat, spit, and everybody know you lying. Okay, why go through all this just to end up back with them? It looks crazy. T starts the whole sob story. She had to bring it on down because Brooke wasn't matching her fade, so she was just like, I did go back, but now I know better. He hit me at a time when I was vulnerable and she was mentally abused. That is just as serious as physical abuse. And, Brooke is just sitting there like, okay. And she says, so all I'm saying is if I don't say nothing about you behind your back, then you don't say nothing behind me behind my back. okay, behind me, behind my back. And Brooke was just like, I'm telling you to your face. It ain't nothing to say behind your back. I'm telling you what I told everybody else. You a fucking liar. And that's all it is. And you looking crazy out here in these Hollywood streets. She needs to get her ass off this show and get real professional medical doctor help. Something is not right there. And we're going to find out in another season or two that she was in on that the same way we did with Mimi. Child, maybe she got to go through it to figure it out. And then, after all of that, we see Tierra. She's sitting at the park or whatnots by herself. And she just, with her phone, she says she tired of everybody in her business. Because it's her business, take a shot. She tired of everybody telling her what to do. Let her do what the fuck she want to do. Okay, she don't never sit around and judge everybody for the dumbass mistakes that they make. So, let her make her dumbass mistakes in peace. She says that at one time her and Akbar was so connected she couldn't believe that who would ever do something so stanky and janky to her. But she can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Y'all, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. So rest in peace, Tupac. West Coast fool. She's sitting there texting the damn Akbar. And she texts him, she wants to talk. Okay, that she misses him. And he says, basically texts her back and says, say no more, just give me the time and the place. And I was just like, now we see Coochie. Coochie in the studio, he working with Rockstar. And actually Coochie got a nice little flow. I'm listening to him, that ain't really my style of rap, that whole, but he's kind of got that whole southern style going that's popular that they play on the radio, all the kids love. Okay, so yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, Gucci, he ain't just 100% a fraud. He working with Rockstar, and Rockstar says he thought he was going crazy with all of the talentless women that he had been working with in the past, but now that he's got Coochie, everything is all good. So, they sit down after Coochie do, his bars or whatnots, and Rockstar get to telling Coochie how Diamonds and Pearls FaceTimed him. And this motherfucker can't never speak in, regular words, okay? It's always a fucking riddle, He was just like, oh, I heard that you threw Lyrica through the wall, I heard that you had her through the ropes. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, have I missed a segment in time where I just didn't know all these euphemisms? Am I too old to know what the fuck Rockstar talking about? Anyway, he mad, because it seems that Marcus has been run till that, okay? And when told Diamonds and Pearls, what the hell was said at the first Father Friday, whatever the fuck it was called, Father Friday father figure. So, Rockstar says, it don't matter though because I am gonna deny. Of course you are, motherfucker, because you ain't fucked her. Now, somebody did say in the comments that they probably did have sex in the past, and okay, maybe that did happen, but we talking about the here and now, nigga. Don't be all shady and unclear about the whereabouts and the time frame that you might have fucked on Lyrica. As far as this show is concerned, y'all ain't fucked while they was having problems right now. That's what we saying. Before they got married, you might have fucked her fine. Now, while these two are sitting there talking, Nikki tells us that Coochie had invited her to the studio. Oh, but Coochie don't know the storm that's coming his way. Coochie did invite me to the studio, but what Coochie does not know is that I know that he's been spreading lies about sleeping with me. So they go in. Okay, it is Nikki Baby and La Brittany. And Nikki got a fucking attitude. Coochie is just like, hey, how y'all doing? Rockstar, oh, just always over the top. Nikki Baby was just like, well, I just wanted to talk to you, Coochie, because when I was in London, we was playing a game, never have I ever. So Brooke said, never have I ever fucked Coochie. And I said, never have I ever fucked Coochie either. So what? I didn't know that we were still telling lies in 2018. And Coochie was just like, what? Wait a minute. So you said we was lying. First of all, Coochie is just sitting there like, oh, God. Like, he did not want that information to get back to Nikki, okay? He wasn't necessarily, fucking and telling, even though he was. But, he just thought that the band of brothers was going to keep that shit under wraps. So he's trying to, smooth the waters over with Nikki, but Nikki ain't taking it, okay? She tells him that his whole motherfucking life life is a lie. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no car. He ain't got no job. He ain't got, she just going on and on. And Rockstar was like, hold on. You're not just going to be in here talking about my boy like that. Oh, yes, she is. Okay, she read him the rights. And then, of course, his ego gets, it takes over. And he was just like, you know what? You's a fucking lie. Okay? Did he say that he came in her mouth? I said, what? Child, I was trying to figure out what he said. He said something that they bleeped out. Either he came in her mouth or he came in her face or something. And she was like, you a lie. He said, you a motherfucking lie. He said, on my son. They did hurry up and cut it after that. But I was just like, now, motherfuckers don't lie too much when they get to putting it on their kids like this. Okay, so now I'm really looking at Nikki like, and then when I heard Coochie in the studio, and I was just like, well, I guess Coochie do have like some bit of some, I mean, maybe there is some women out there that really would, like Coochie. He seems to be, cool enough, charming and everything. Child, I can't believe I'm saying that. But I was just like, Nikki, girl, you been fucking Coochie. So, he done told the secrets now. She was like, you need to keep my name out your mouth, my family's name out your mouth, my business. He's going on and on, going back and forth with her. And she was just like, since you so fucking broke, she gonna go on and empty her purse. And all these stacks of money fall out on the ground. He has such a high stripper bill. I thought I would help him out. I said, what? Bitch, is that all it takes? Fuck, I'll fuck Nikki baby too. I don't see how you think you won in that situation. The motherfucker said he fucked you. You didn't want people to know that. And then you also give him money. You pay him for the rumor. Oh, okay, I guess. Mona done really whipped a jammy on you to make you think that was the right move. I fucked Nikki too. But she thinks she did something. So she, she walked out and LaBrittany was with her. And LaBrittany was just looking like, she didn't know it was going to go quite there so fast. So when she's walking out, and Rockstar was like, hey, where you going? She was like, well, I was just going. I got to go check on my friend. Let me make sure she okay. I'll be back. Okay, so when she leave out, that's when Rockstar and, not Diamonds and Pearls, Rockstar and Coochie, they get to talking about Marcus's big ass mouth. Coochie was just like, I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to him because I should be able to tell my brother some shit in confidence. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. I said, not on this show. So then Coochie and Rockstar, they at the barbershop. Okay, Coochie getting his blonde, whatever the fuck, lightened up and tightened up. And we find out that this is where he gonna talk to Marcus mano el mano. He tells Rockstar that he don't fuck with Marcus like that no more, if he gonna be telling all the fucking business. Why you got to go and tell Brooke shit? What was the whole purpose? Well, I guess you can categorize it as pillow talk, even though they was all the way across the pond. Okay, and Rockstar agrees. Like, well, you just always just fucking telling your bitch everything. Like, what the fuck, So, Marcus comes and visits. Okay, you can already tell Marcus is ready for the battle. Coochie says, all right, my dude, I called you up here because I wanted to talk to you about, this whole gossip thing. I told you something, Father Friday, and I was telling you that I wasn't expecting you to run back and tell your damn woman. Then when your woman tells Nikki, then Nikki baby is all mad at me and she come and confront me, and then I got to go all and call her out of her name and be mean to Nikki, and that was something that I did not want to do. Okay, I could have kept that under wraps, even though you got the fucking cameras in front of you, so even if she didn't know it at the time, she was gonna know it by reunion. You was gonna have to answer for it at some point. But I still see what he's saying. Here's the principle. We talking about principles on this fucking show, you guys. Before Marcus could even kind of discuss with Coochie, where he might have made a mistake there, then Rockstar jumps in. And Rockstar was just like, yeah, kind of like the same with me. I told you some shit about Lyrica. And Marcus was like, wait a minute, hold up, nigga. You the one that was up here bragging about somebody else's fucking wife. And not only did you just tell me, but you told everybody. Okay, so it was public information. All right, even though that's even, we can discuss what's public information. Fuck, it was just the four of y'all sitting at that table at the time. Okay, but I still, semantics. Fuck, I see what Marcus is the point he trying to make. Rockstar was like, all I'm trying to say is don't be speaking on my business Marcus was like, first of all, I don't give a fuck about you, your business, anything. I don't even know why you talking to me right now. Okay, Marcus was getting all huffed up. Okay, that was like real nigga mad. He really don't like Rockstar in real life, you could tell. So he gets into this whole full argument with Rockstar, and he doesn't never even really get to address Coochie. He was just like, you know what, I got too much to do to be sitting around listening to you guys. I'm gonna go. All right. Fine, go Marcus. Okay, he mad walking out, and Coochie is disappointed in his boy. Okay, I guess that's one you can't tell everything to, Coochie. Now Marcus meets up with Diamonds and Pearls, and he tells us that, you know, that whole stunt that Ray pulled at the first Father Figure Friday, he can't get with that. He don't really see it for Rockstar. You know, he thought that shit was foul. So he meeting up with Diamonds and Pearls because that's his homeboy, you know, and he just gonna shoot the shits. Diamonds and Pearls tells us that he's in a happy place. He gonna ignore Ray. You know, he can't even worry himself about it. So when they sit down, I guess, you know, Diamonds and Pearls mentally was prepared for some more shit that Ray might have said, but what he wasn't prepared for was the fact that Marcus was going to tell him that Rockstar claimed that he fucked on Lyrica. And Diamonds and Pearls takes the mature route. He said, you know what? It's just entirely too much. Okay, I don't know who the fuck Mona done paid around this goddamn show, but everybody claiming that they slept with Lyrica. You know what? That just seems to be the flavor of the day. You know what? He not gonna worry about it. He gonna walk away. And Marcus was like, what? Like, if that was my wife, I would be pissed. You not gonna try to check him about it? And Diamonds and Pearls was like, no, not really. I'm not. Now Marcus got a certain side eye for Rockstar. Like, well, how you gonna let that shit go, nigga? Mind your motherfucking business. That's the problem here. Okay? Even if she did fuck somebody else, if he has decided that them two are gonna move on, let them fix their relationship and get out of their shit. That's all Diamonds and Pearls wants from his friends at this point. And I use that term loosely, and ain't none of them his friends. So enough about Rockstar. You know what, Diamonds and Pearls, the real reason why he wanted to talk to Marcus is because he got this gender reveal coming up, and he wants Marcus to come. But Marcus can come, Brooke can't come. Okay, Marcus got the nerve to get upset. Okay, Brooke do, you know, she do be gossiping, but Lyrica be tripping, and you know that. Lyrica is tripping as a result, as a reaction from the bullshit that your fiance, wife, soon to be, you know, is pulling. So why are you mad, Marcus? Brooke can tell all of the business, but nobody else can. You mad at everybody else who's spreading the rumor, but as soon as Brooke say something, everything else okay, all right. I realize that that's your woman, and you know y'all have sex and everything, but I'ma still need you to get some clarity here. Your girl got a big fucking mouth. Diamonds and Pearls is like, look, her and Lyrica not cool. Lyrica don't want her there. She can't come. Now, while they talking, in walks Mama Dap. And, you know, she looking all pensive. You know, I called my son today because I wanted to see what he was doing. And I invited myself to lunch because he gonna hear what I got to say. So when she sat down, you know, Diamonds and Pearls was already kind of smirking to himself like, here go another scene with Mama Dap. Okay, dang, Mama. Why you so upset? Okay, why you look like that? Okay, you know why. Shit. Mama Dap can get to her reason why she has found herself at this said lunch. First, I want to let you know, Lyrica's mom, she a bitch. A real bitch. Now, when you left, we goes outside because we want to enjoy the sun. You know? We sits down, you know how her mama is. She pull out a cell phone at an ultrasound that I wasn't invited to. So get this. I told her that I want Lyrica to have a DNA because she messed around with Shapiro. And Diamonds and Pearls was like, Mama, stop it. She's like, why should I? Nobody else is. Fuck. She gonna ride this train like everybody else. And he was just like, we done already settled this. I just told you guys that I am going to be with my wife, that there is a baby. So I need you to bring it down. My mama telling my mama-in-law that I need to get a DNA on this child does not help nothing. Mama Dap says, look, I am a grown-ass woman and ain't nobody gonna be running me and telling me what to do. And he was like, Mama, ain't nobody trying to run you. What are you talking about? I raised you and you gonna act like you my son. I am not your sister. And he was like, I didn't say you were. And she was like, and you not my father. He was like, Mama, I know you not. I know I'm not your father. He was so over it. He was just like, I have had enough of these fucking conversations. He didn't get excited. He didn't get upset. You could tell she was a little disappointed, you know, kind of deflated her balloon. She wasn't going to have her moment like she was, oh, but save it till later, y'all. Just wait. So he tells her, Mama, we going to have this gender reveal. I just need you to be there. Do you think you can be civil then? And she was just like, you need to be telling her mama that. As long as she don't be doing all this in my face, everything is going to be fine. Okay, fine. Then we see Lyrica. She's going to lunch with her bestie, Prinky. And, you know, they talking about Prinky being in labor for so long and how it was all worth it though. And now that she has the baby, she feels like a different person. It changes you. How far along are you, Lyrica? Lyrica's 4 months, but you know, Lyrica's afraid, you know, because it's a big responsibility. Lyrica tells Prinky that she's having this gender reveal, but Ray can't come. Okay, now, different from the way that Marcus reacted, Prinky understands, girl, I wouldn't invite him either. Okay, and let me apologize on his behalf. He's stupid. She tells her that Brooke's not coming either because she just keep a whole lot of mess going. And Prinky was like, well, why do you think that she is like that? Lyrica's like, you know, I really just think that she's with Marcus, she don't really love him, and she's just kind of with him for whatever, just keep a lot of shit going, you know, them two are kind of the same in that way. But she can't worry about it. All she know is Ray not invited, and neither is Brooke. So we get to the gender reveal, okay? It's at the same Airbnb that Mona always get for the cash, you know, off the cliff or something, up in the mountains somewhere. And they all there. They gonna find out if baby Bentley is a boy or a girl, okay? If it's gonna be Diamonds and Purica. Oh shit. Or Lear Curls. So we see Princess there, and again she says that she's happy to be there. She told Ray that he couldn't come, and even though he didn't seem upset about it, you know, she's hoping deep down inside his ass feels guilty. I said Ray feels no such thing. We see Marcus, and again Marcus has got a little side eye for Diamonds and Pearls, you know, moving forward in his marriage like this. He told Brooke she couldn't come, and she didn't give a fuck because she was too busy fucking around with somebody else's life. Diamonds and Pearls tells us that he's happy, that he's moving forth with his wife. They got a baby on the way, you know, he's excited. He is a little upset that his mama ain't got on board. Okay, we see Big Brother Lloyd out there, you know, he done finally got back on the good foot because he wants to be on the show, right? So he kind of smiling, looking around. I was like, what's wrong with Big Brother Lloyd? Okay, and then I see what he looking at, child Mama Dap. Let me tell you how you know Mama Dap is a star in her own right, bitch. You ain't even got to say nothing. You look at Mama Dap, and child, I said, if this ain't the hood-ass ghettorific Wonder Woman, this bitch had on, look, I shouldn't even be calling her a bitch. She a mama, but look, she had on this star. She had her little, you know, Almighty Isis necklace on. Child, but this hair, the red, y'all. The red. I really think that it might have been that same dreadlock wig. We might have just combed that shit out. It was bushed out to the fullest. Ain't had no fucking scalp, nigga. It was just hair. And then it was the invisible, you know, it was tucked under the weft. And that shit, you know, it didn't blend into the forehead or nothing. It didn't look like no part. It was just hair. And she was just standing over there like this. She got to looking over at Big Lyrica. I said, oh, Mama Dap. She put that shit on like, nigga, I'm going to show him today. And you got to have a certain amount of love for a bitch that could just do something like that and be confident. Because Mama Dap was feeling herself out there. And speaking of Mama Dap, you know, she told us, I decided not to pull Lyrica G's wig off because I care about my son. If he want to run away from the rumors, then that's fine, because that baby might not be his. I said, Mama Dad, you need to not worry about nothing else but how you gonna get in the fucking car. That shit was so big. I said, oh. Anyway, they up on the stage. They got on like painters, you know, coveralls. They're about to do the gender reveal. You know, they got the spray Nerf guns. They gonna spray each other. They out there, they about to do the little squirt of the reveal. Who else saw that Diamonds and Pearls already had blue on his fucking white outfit? I said, Mona, bitch. What I'm gonna need you to do is, if you gonna shoot the scene over and over, can you not show us the fucking blue before she even shoot at the nigga? Okay? I'm gonna need to get the editing, tighten up on that editing. So I already knew it was the damn boy before she even got to shooting. And then she finally started shooting, and then the blue got on his suit some more, and then they started jumping up and down. Baby boy Bentley. Diamonds and Perica. He's so happy. He's running around. Lyrica's so happy. She's running around, and I was sitting up there looking at the two of them, and I was like, now, this show has really brought us full circle, haven't they? Like I said on Twitter last night, I couldn't stand Diamonds and Pearls and Lyrica at the beginning of the season, and I think they have turned out to be one of my faves now, because they have really been pulled through the ringer, and it's obvious that they have, okay? And for whatever has gone on in their marriage, if they have decided to work it out, if they want to work their shit out, then let them work their shit out. Everybody else get out their shit. So now I'm just like, you know what? I'm team Diamonds and Pearls and Lyrica. And Mama Dap. And Big Lyrica. Them motherfuckers gonna have their own show, really, and I would watch it. So, that's something to think about, Mona, since you want to be putting all these spin-offs and everything. Y'all been watching the Mackies? This is a cute little show. Y'all think it's gonna last, though? I guess time will tell. Anyway, you guys, that's it. They having a boy. Now let me get off here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.